Hello everybody, thanks for joining me again. Well, I'm back on Dartmoor. I came up this morning because I just wanted to get out of the house. It's been raining for what seems forever. Came to the River Dart in early December and it was running really high. We had lots of rain and it hasn't stopped raining since, so I think we've had a couple of days of respite, so I decided to come to the river just to see if the wildlife had survived and if I could find any photographs. So I brought my long wildlife lens, my 200-600 Sony, and just my 16-55 landscape lens. Now, walking along the river, it was just miserable and couldn't see any wildlife. So I decided to come up into the boulder field, and I've found this gem of a place. Not been here before. Hopefully you can appreciate all these trees and boulders behind me. Anyway, let's get the camera out and see if I can make something of it. Well, I didn't have to look far. Just behind me was this lovely tree. And although there wasn't much light, what there was shining backlight in the tree and the tops of the branches. The only thing I had to try and do was try and exclude the sky, which you can see in the top left of that shot. So I tried this one, getting a little closer. And as you'll see, I'm experimenting with the post-processing editing at the moment. I was attempting to make some nice light come in from the back of this with a radial mask. May have overdone it a little bit. Let me know what you think. Now, apart from the trees, the boulders themselves make a really nice subject. I like this group around the base of this tree, and concentrating on those meant I could lose some of the sky in the top of the shot, like how this large one points towards the tree. Well, as always, it's not as easy as it looks. Got some really nice trees here, but there's no atmosphere. The light's not great, just as I say, so there's a bit of sun coming through the drizzle, but it's a little bit flat, so I'm going to keep looking around. But first, let's see if we can take a half decent shot of this tree here. And as I said, there's really not that much light, but it is a really nice subject, and I'm hoping that there's enough light on the tops of those branches just to make a feature of the tree. Really like how the tree almost explodes out of those boulders below. So really easy settings. I'm at f11 ISO 100, and that gives me a shutter speed of 1/6 of a second. Now you can see the wind is blowing the old man's beard around that's hanging from the tree. Anyway, let's give it a go. So the wind wasn't helping, and the shutter speed was just fast enough. And as I said, the light was really quite flat, so to help with that in editing, what I've done is I've put a graduation mask in the bottom right, darkened that side of the shot, and then I've put another one in the top left, brightened the sky and warmed it up a little bit. And then just to exclude that sky, this is the same tree but from a slightly different angle. And you can see it changes the shot completely. Even the colour balance is very different. But similarly, I've brightened the top of the shot and darkened that bottom right hand corner. Well, I'm really enjoying photographing these trees, or trying to. What I like is it's got that feeling of decay at the moment. Now I know in summer it will be full of life, but right now it's almost got a menacing feeling about it. Anyway, really busy scenes. I think I may have got a couple of shots, but I'm going to head back down to the River Dart now, back along the path where I saw some possible images on the walk-in. Anyway, let's go and see what we can find, shall we? Well, before I moved on, I couldn't resist just looking for a few more characters, but as you can see, it was very messy indeed. However, I did find this one standing almost alone. Now there was a little bit of light, but I have made the most of this. Again, I've put a radial mask in the top of the shot to increase the exposure and accentuate what light there was. Now some of the characters were less obvious, like this one. Settings wise, if you've been watching, it's been very similar through all of these photographs. F11, ISO 100 or 50, 16 to sort of 20mm. I'm quite close to the subject. And then the shutter speed has been really consistent, about a quarter to a sixth of a second. So I've come back to the images I think I saw on the way in, and you can see this character here. This tree really stands out amongst the others. However, trying to get a composition where I haven't got the sky in and I haven't got any other trees obscuring it is really difficult. You get yourself into a position and you have to get closer to eliminate the other trees, but then as soon as you get close, the wide angle of the lens is looking up at the sky, so really quite difficult. There's another one, if I spin you around, just over there by the riverbank, and I might try that one as well. And I can see, looking back across to the boulder field which is in the distance there, there's a few standout trees with the boulders as a background, so maybe I can find something there. Well, the light and the weather were getting worse, and it was becoming more of a struggle. But as you can see, this main tree with its companion on the left there looked like a good subject, and I managed to find the two boulders to lead your eye towards them. And yet again, I've used radial masks at the top and bottom just to give it some light and add some sharpness and contrast to the whole image. I then turned my attention to the river, and it was quite dark still, so I was able to blur out the water slightly and just show that movement without using any filters whatsoever. I have again added some light to the top left of the picture and put a little bit of sharpness and contrast onto the tree itself. But a lovely subject. Now lastly, this is a tree that I walk past every time I come to this forest, And yes, I do stop and say hello to it. So a little bit strange, but as you can see, it's a real character. Now this is the one I was looking through the forest towards this boulder field, so it doesn't really stand out from the background much, but there was enough light shining on the branches just to give it that extra boost in processing. Really like this shot. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. It's been a challenging morning trying to take some photographs in another day of drizzle, but never mind. At least I got out and had a lovely walk through this forest, if a little bit menacing today. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. Cheerio.